So where are the High Templar there? I don't. Is this one? Yeah, here we go. So we got 3 High Templar in this little ball, and so now we're going to this battle is pretty much going to come down to who micros their tech units better. Both of these units have the potential to just wreak complete havoc on the opponent's army. So this is going to be very interesting. Now the advantage of the Protoss is that he knows what's going on, right? He, if we look at iNSoLeNCE's view, he actually sees the entire army and knows exactly what to prepare for, and he's done the right thing, which is to get the High Templar. He could go for some Colossi also. That would be pretty powerful in this situation. But he already has so many tech structures that I don't think he can afford it. There's a Void Ray up here. Oh, some Italian dropping action. This is such cool play. And I'm surprised this works this well so late in the game, right? But of course, if you're running on several bases, it's hard to defend everywhere at once unless you have some photon cannons, which is the one tech that we don't see iNSoLeNCE using yet. Although he does have the forge, so there's nothing holding him back from doing it. Now we see the iNSoLeNCE army trying to break these rocks here, and nice. And that EMP just took out the shields of a nice chunk of this Protoss force, as well as a lot of the energy on the High Templar. We have one side storm going on. That's a great fight, and iNSoLeNCE is backing up. Actually, let's back up and see that again. That's just such a great fight here. So concentrate on the EMPs. So we got one EMP going up here, and then we heard some snipes going on. This High Templar doesn't seem to have been EMP'd at all. Ooh, oh, that's gonna hurt. It was a very nicely placed Side Storm. We got, oh, sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. But this fight is so good that we like to see it again and again. So, what went wrong here for you? Looks like, well, it's not going that wrong actually. With all those side storms going on. It's hard to say. Right now it's going better for him, since I don't actually know. It just seems that iNSoLeNCE, that Lucifron just had really good control over his army, and was just able to hold off a well executed attack by iNSoLeNCE. So here we have quite a threat. We got 4 Void Rays. These can typically be quite dangerous. Oh, watch this. Except that Lucifron forgot about his Hellions and microing these ones instead. So Lucifron went for a 2-prong Hellion attack, but then forgot about one of his armies. So it seems that the true prongness of his attack hurt him just as much as he was hoping it would hurt his opponent. Unfortunately, oh, this is perfectly executed Viking micro right here. If executed right, there's no reason why a Void Ray should get a shot off at your Viking, and that's gonna be devastating for a Protoss. But it's hard to pull off, so it's not like the Void Ray is a useless unit against the Terran. Far from it. Okay, so after this big mid-game confrontation here, the damage to iNSoLeNCE has been done. He is behind in economy, 31 to 45. The army sizes are still pretty much equal, but you can tell from the food count that something is amiss in iNSoLeNCE. storm there. But is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough? These Void Rays going, these Vikings aren't even being microed. Looks like Lucifron is just able to press ahead here. 2 High Templar, and they get EMP'd. This is just beautiful Terran play here. This is exactly how you should use your ghosts. But then backing off after that beautiful EMP. I'm not sure well, okay, so it's not a lot of forces. The thing is, once you have your enemy units shields down like this, it's very, very tempting to engage, although it may not necessarily be a good idea. And beautiful size storm. Yeah, this is pretty much fun. This is how bio versus ground, Terran bio versus Protoss ground should be played. Is this size storm versus ghost EMP action. And there's no room for mistakes. If your opponent is going to know what they're doing, so if you don't get your own EMPs out versus the opponent's size storms, or the other way around, that's just game over right there. These Hellions are gonna go for the Zealots. What just happened there? There was such a loss. But misplaced size storm costs him his entire batch of Zealots there. Zealots, the Hellions make short work of the Zealots, since the Zealot armor type is light. So we got some charge. This is not researched. This is starting to look. Oh, nice. So these units are being fed back by the High Templar, which is so you could argue that the Terran has a slightly easier time, since he can use the same ability to both knock out the enemy's High Templar as well as weaken their forces. You can use EMP for both of these actions, whereas the High Templar has the Size Storm that kills the army, and then they have feedback ability which neutralizes the ghosts, or any other unit that has a lot of energy. That was pretty impressive win here from Lucifron. And this large army is going to come in pretty much unopposed. iNSoLeNCE agrees with me about this. I'm not sure why he says that Hellions are imbalanced. He did kind of sacrifice his own army there, so let's actually look at that battle again. What did the Hellions do that he didn't like? Sorry about the jumping to and fro. So we got 2 Hellions here. So is he complaining about these Hellions? What's killing him here is more the EMP rather than the Hellions. I'm just very curious. Oh, this is where the Hellions take out the Zealots, but this is not really Hellions being imbalanced. This is iNSoLeNCE being a little bit unlucky with his Size Storm. Unlucky being sort of the polite term here, since it's really his own turn. And now these Hellions are gonna come in. They're doing some damage, but not that much damage really. Yeah, I'm not sure that. I mean, those Hellions didn't actually do that much damage. This is more of QQing, if you will, on iNSoLeNCE's part. Of course, the Hellions did do a lot of damage to the mineral lines here, so that's perhaps something that I could justify be annoyed about as a pro player. So that's gonna be it. This win of Lucifron is gonna seal the deal and win him this best of 3 part of this goes through for SE2 cup number 38, and thanks very much for watching.